Well, the great point was Aguilar was able to punch with his right, come back underneath with the uppercut with the left. So he was able to use both of his hands and, put him out tonight in Montreal. And so great performance by Aguilar.
Definitely, I agree. Beautiful performance by Aguilar. Like you said earlier, do not forget his name. We're going to see him in the future.
As now we see inside the ring, Jorge Mosqueira of La Paz, sporting a record of 1-0. Fighting in the 108-pound division. The small guys now up to bat here in Boristeca Boxing and Best in Boxing, taking on a rising prospect that a lot of people have their eyes on in Jesse Bam Rodriguez, as we await his walk towards the ring just right now. And there we take a look of Jesse Bam Rodriguez, who's coming in with a record of 3-0 from San Antonio, Texas. He actually fought here at the Salon Mezzanine in June, having his second professional fight, being accompanied by his trainer, Robert Garcia. And a lot of eyes on this kid, Chris. Very exciting fighter, very technically sound, and very complete as well.
Yeah, I would agree. Jesse Bam Rodriguez has the tools, definitely has the corner to move forward in this sport, but at only 17 years old, he's definitely got a lot more to grow. He's got a lot more to show, and hopefully we'll see some of it tonight.
And ladies and gentlemen, this bout is set for 4 rounds of boxing in the junior flyweight division. Introducing to you first the fighter standing in the blue corner, wearing white trunks with black trim, official weight 108 pounds, representing La Paz, Baja California Sur, Jorge Mosqueira. And his opponent across the ring, standing in the red corner, wearing black trunks with gold trim. His official weight 108 pounds, representing Oxnard, California and LA, California, USA, Jesse the Bam Rodriguez. To give out the final instructions, here is Jesus Soto.
Señores, ya saben las reglas de la pelea, ¿ok? No golpes bajos, está el codo con la cabeza y los golpes de la nuca. Espalda y conejo no se valen, son prohibidos. Choquen guantes.
I think he's pretty mature in boxing skills. So tonight we'll see once again he should be a world champion in the future.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Carlos. Moving forward after this fight, they should speed him to a world title shot.
Well, here we go, in his 4th professional fight of his career, Jesse Bam Rodriguez here tonight at the Salon Mezzanine in Baja California, Tijuana, Mexico, in the camo shorts with gold trim, taking on Jorge Mosqueira in the white shorts with black trim. Nickname is Bam, and sure, he packs a lot of firepower in his punches. Very exciting fighter. Like you mentioned, just 17 years old. Majority of people 17 years of age are not fighting professionally inside a ring. They're out playing video games or doing some other stuff. This kid's in here, already has 3 fights in the book here in his 4th professional fight.
Like you said, most of them are playing video games, high school still. And he still looks like he's in high school, so props to him.
Now, there's been a lot of talk about Jesse Rodriguez. Trainer Robert Garcia actually introduced him to Taiken Promotions, promoters of a lot of the lighter weight fighters, most notably Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez, amongst others, Inoue. And he took him over there because he knew that Taiken and the Japanese promoter can really move him. And the lighter weight divisions are really a division that are starting to be on fire right now as of current.
Yeah, absolutely, because they're non-stop, they're throwing punches, good combinations. It's definitely an exciting division.
Rodriguez a southpaw. mixing in jabs to the body and to the top. Taking his time in here in this first round. Setting up good shots to the top and to the body, as we saw there. Continuing to dig to the body. And for a kid who's 17 years old and with only 3 fights, he's extremely composed, right, Carlos?
Yeah, I really like the way he's walking him down. He's able to cut off the ring. But you know what? Mosqueira's not laying down. He's actually throwing back, but Rodriguez is just a composed fighter. His hands are up. He's walking behind the jab. He's cutting off the ring, and he's nice and composed. He shoots that little uppercut to the midsection. So he's doing some good stuff, Rodriguez.
You know, I mentioned that for a 17-year-old, he's extremely composed. He was actually being scouted by the Olympic Committee. They wanted him to go to the Olympics, but Jesse didn't want to wait. He didn't want to wait 4 years for an Olympic Games and decided to go pro at just 17.
I think he realized what he could do. And sometimes there's a lot of politicking within the amateur rankings. And as a pro, he's able to go. He found a great corner. He's going to be able to beat.
As Rodriguez scores a knockdown at the very end of the first round. As we see Mosqueira able to get up, surviving that shot. I think it was a shot to the body, right, Chris?
Yeah, it was a shot to the body, and it was actually, I was going to mention earlier, by my count, it was 4 times the way he was throwing that left hook, that left uppercut to the body. He kept throwing it over and over. He landed it 3 or 4 times, and it finally paid off right there at the end of the round.
And Robert in the corner is instructing him to go back to that shot. Keep on working that shot. So with success brings more success, so why should you start changing it up? He's had some good stuff after the first round.
Carlos.
There it is. Awesome. I mean, Robert's asking him, keep on shooting it. Good stuff.
Like you mentioned, Carlos, Robert Garcia, great experience in the corner, telling him what to do, see if he's able to execute this round.
He's walking behind a good, solid jab, nice and composed, able to hold his ground, and he walks right behind a stiff dip jab.
There is plans for Rodriguez to go to Japan after this fight to go train at the Taken Gym. Robert Garcia sees his progress and his potential being so great that he expects to have Rodriguez fight for a title in the very near future.
Well, like you mentioned earlier, Marcos, he has the amateur pedigree. And as we're seeing right now, he's got great talent, great composure, great body shots, something that every professional boxer needs to have. You can't just be throwing to the head all the time. You need to put money in the bank by throwing to the body. And that's what he's doing in the first round, and there he goes again.
Mosqueira complaining that it was a little bit low on the shorts as Rodriguez continues the body attack, and a straight hand floors Mosqueira.
You know, for 17 years old, Rodriguez looks very, very strong. Very strong.
And that's all she wrote. Jesse Bam Rodriguez continues his winning ways, going 4-0 now with another knockout victory here at the Salón Mezzanine in Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico.
And honestly, he just overwhelmed Mosqueira. Mosqueira was a game fighter coming in 1-0 into this fight. He was a game fighter, throwing back. But Rodriguez was just way too much for him tonight. I have to use those words, way too much tonight.
You see a replay here of the knockdown. Beautiful right hook to the body. sends Mosqueira down. Bright future the 17-year-old kid has in Jesse Bam Rodriguez as he goes over to his opponent's corner, congratulates them, giving them respect for even stepping in the ring with them, taking on this challenge. But this kid is one that you're going to want to keep an eye on. I have a feeling that he's going to make a big impact in this 108-pound division, and as he gets older, moving up in divisions, we're going to hear a lot about him.
Absolutely, I agree, Marcos. Even though we're right here at ringside, we're close, you can hear the thudding shots that he was throwing today.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have the official time of 1 minute 22 seconds in round number 2. Declaring your winner by the way of knockout, Jesse the Bam Rodriguez. Bro. Yeah, dude, you're on the way.
Jesse Rodriguez, first off, congratulations. Another spectacular performance, spectacular win. What did you make of the work that you did here and over the course of 2 rounds?
I mean, I just took my time. At the end of the first round, I saw that I hurt him, and I knew then that I could finish the fight. So in the second round, I came out, and that's what I did. That was my goal, to finish him.
Now you go on to 4-0, but I know there's a lot of big plans that your trainer, Robert Garcia, has for you. How do you see this next year, 2018, going for you, and what do you want to do in terms of your young career?
In 2018, I'm looking forward to getting a little bit more fights, maybe more rounds, eight rounds, move my way up in the rankings.
You keep knocking people out, so maybe that's a good thing for you. But, you know, of course, you do want to get more work in. In terms of the stuff that you've done with Robert, what is he able to bring out of you in terms of your fighting style?
More in and out, more working on my power, staying smarter, you know, keeping my chin tucked, you know, basic stuff that I didn't know in the amateurs for the basic pros, so I could work, move my way up.
Well, if you get the results that you're getting, the knockouts you're getting, I'm sure that big things are going to come your way. Congratulations. Give everybody a round of applause for Jesse Bam Rodriguez going 4-0 here tonight at the Salon Mezzanine here in Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico.